I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Don't have a job, don't have friends, don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
What's that? A trip to Pound Town? Like, I'll take some of that, but for me, it was like, it got overbearing. It was so much of it. My wife felt the same.
I told you guys about how my parents got sued over a rental property, right?
Why would you tell us that?
He watched our episode, by the way. We're convinced because Ash said that he was, you know, raised with money, right?
Yes,
you were saying
he's a Nepo baby.
Nepo baby because his parents had like rental properties.
Yeah, it's in that story they had 7 rental properties, and we're
Yes.
gonna hear more about the lawsuit that cost his parents the rental properties. So
Based.
The culture got into some gang-related fight. One of the culture ran up on the porch of a home they didn't own. They trespassed on my parents' property, broke through the railing on the porch, sued my parents.
Like it was a poorly constructed railing on the porch. How does some random woman just fall through the fucking railing? Like, these were dirty slumlord properties. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So the tenant.
By the way, none of this ever happened. None of this ever happened. No, he's not even saying the tenant. He's saying that some black people were engaged in a gang violence fight, and this bitch was getting beat up in the gang violence and started running towards the property of his parents, and then ran into the railing and crashed through the railing and got hurt, and then sued Jared's family and won and took the rental properties. And it's like, this didn't fucking happen ever. Like, these people, a person involved in that doesn't have the money to fucking sue. What are we fucking talking about here?
What? What is he talking about?
One. So forever, I have no faith in the U.S. justice system.
Right.
Yeah, I missed the freeze. That was a crazy freeze for him.
I'll never forget that.
Wouldn't she sue the black people who are chasing and beating her? Like,
you would think, right? You would think, but I guess not.
And because of that, my parents sold all their rental properties.
Their properties. All of their rental properties. So they had many rental properties. Last time it was 7. Now he's going to cope because he knows that talking about the rental properties his parents owned when a lot of people don't even have one fucking home means that his parents were affluent and he was a fucking Nepo baby and he never actually struggled at all in his life. So he has to backtrack it. But the backtrack makes it even more retarded, really.
Okay. Hang on, just let him have a sip of his Celsius.
Which is only like, it was only like 4 or 5. Just say that.
Only 4 or 5 rental properties. They were basically paupers. They were fucking indigent. They only had 5 rental properties. How were they supposed to make anything, really?
Only 4?
Last time it was 7.
But no,
it was probably a lot more than that.
Like, yeah, like 4 is a lot, dude.
We all know the camera. Now I'm gonna save that for maybe the last.
Okay, so they're saying that was the day that Jer first said the N-word, and he should say it right now. And then Jer's about to reveal something, which I think is quite interesting. Listen to this.
Only like 4 or 5. Just say the hard R. We all know the camera. Now I'm gonna save that for maybe the last day on Rumble.
There it is. There's the admission. He's phasing out Rumble. He's leaving Rumble soon. And he just casually admits to that pretty soon it will be his last day on Rumble. And this live show is coming to an end, probably by the end of the summer. And I think part of it has to do with the new conditions that have been implemented in terms of Rumble live streaming to be in the partnership program and get the ad reads. I don't think he has 75 active chatters in his chat at all, ever.
Oof.
Unless they're trolls and he bans them. So,
I don't know how he's going to get out of I don't know how he's going to get out of this one, but
I'll do it. I just sued a contractor that took $120K from me and walked away from the job. They tied it up in court, and 5 years later, I still haven't gotten a court date. Yeah, I had a construction company when I was going to build a new studio.
Okay.
What?
So now we're getting the expanded, extended lore of the new studio that he never told us before. Okay. But now we're going to learn about just how serious he was about building this new property. Okay.
Okay.
I've since now rearranged my home and created one
you sold everything. Yeah.
in my basement, which is totally fine.
So now we've learned that he's in the dank, stinky basement. His wife exiled him to the cuck basement with his loser fucking hobby of pretending to be a YouTuber. Okay.
And the Funko Pops. He sold the Funko Pops, folks.
Blessing
But
in
it's
disguise.
definitely just as good. He goes, it's a blessing in disguise that I didn't have an awesome studio compound like Tim Pool and instead in this basement with this fake ass gay studio. It's actually better.
But
Right.
Honestly, like, it is better. Like, in our point of view, the overhead is just too outrageous.
Well, it is obviously better.
But
Well,
for
he's going
him-
to tell us how much this was going to cost. Are you ready?
Okay.
the building was going to cost, I think, like $1.2 million.
Oh, stop it, buddy.
In Wisconsin?
So we're meant to believe, that Jeremy was going to build this compound. His home only cost like 1.6 to build. So the compound was going to be like almost 8,000 square feet on its own.
Why? It has to be 2 rooms, 3 rooms.
$1.2
Bathroom?
million US dollars. Well, it was going to have a bowling alley, remember?
Oh, the bowling
it was going to have
alley.
a car wash involved so that he didn't have to take his car to the car wash anymore.
That's
But he wants us all to believe that he was so rich that he had 1.2 million in liquid just sitting around to build an out structure on his property that he's only in the hole 2 million on. And then it was going to be a wise investment to put 1.2 million into an outbuilding studio with a bowling alley and a fucking car wash in it. Okay.
okay.
Or something like that, roughly. And in order to like lock it in, I had to pay 10% in cash.
No way.
So he's claiming that he put $120,000 in cash down to build this outbuilding. That's what he's
So it was about
claiming.
120 grand. They then proceeded to go 8
What a
months without
fucking
doing
retard.
anything.
Wait. Whoa.
This is all bullshit, by
Was
the
there
way.
no
Like, I don't think
contract?
any of this happened. Like,
Yeah, you have to have a contract, right?
tell me lies, tell me
They
sweet
don't-
little lies.
8 months, they don't do anything. You
Tell me
you
lies.
broke the contract, money back, fuck off.
So I canceled the job. I said, give me my money back. By the way, they made 5% interest on my 120
So
grand.
by the way, felt it swindled and pimped. So by the way, his story is it wasn't that he was too poor to build the new studio. It wasn't, his entire income stream completely collapsed and he had to change plans as a result of that, right? His story is that they just swindled him for 8 months and like just didn't want to get paid any more money, even though he handed them $120,000 cash.
It's a lie.
They just ghosted him. Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, he was trying to make it seem like he was building the studio and it was their fault that it didn't happen. Yeah,
yes, that's what he's
right.
trying to say. Yeah.
Bullshit.
For those 8 months, I'm sure,
Buddy, $100K, you have yourself a huge studio in your backyard. What are you doing, dude?
And
Well, it wouldn't have had a bowling alley, buddy.
That's to be a garage size, a bit bigger than a garage, and have a bathroom in there. That's it.
I only got my money back when I pulled the I'll destroy your company, I have 1 million subscribers card.
Fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
Do you know who I am, bitch? I'm a big deal on the internet. I'll destroy your company. You're a pissant little company. I'm TheQuartering. And I like, what? Shut the fuck up, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're worried.
Which I never do.
You did.
Right, but you
With
just
no,
admitted to doing it.
No, the auto company that, remember there was a transporting the
Yes.
cars? He did the same
I
thing to them.
guarantee you, he tries to pull this out every single second that he can, that he's a famous and important and powerful person.
Yep.
and nobody takes it seriously because he's a fucking clown.
At the Starbucks, they fuck up his order. Do you know who I am, bitch?
He threatens people all the time. He threatened us with his connections and his power and all this shit, right?
Mhm.
So he does this all the time because he's a little fucking bitch. By the way, we got My Name is Beth for 5,000 kicks. Says, hey, PPP, I know you from your Ricada appearance back in the day. I was a fan of his since 20K subs. Ironically, due to his videos on Jared's assault case at that convention, I still have a soft spot in my heart for him, and I pray for one day you guys collabing for a show to Felt DSP as a funny inverse of the time DSP was on to Felt Nick. Is there a world where that's possible? And no, there's not, buddy. Like, we're not working with Ricada. Like, I hate to tell you this, bud.
That's insane. Thank you for the big dono, man. Appreciate you.
Ricada is just completely brain damaged at this point. Like, he's lost it, bro.
I don't want anything to do with that fucking, like, degenerate scum. Like, fuck him. Like, he's just gross, dude.
I never do that. Countless emails.
I get, by the way, I get having a soft spot for someone like with Spoonie. We were talking about him the other day.
Yeah.
It's like, it's over for him, but
let's
like,
be
you
real.
have a soft spot.
There's a world of difference between Spoonie and Ricada. Like, Spoonie truly didn't do anything wrong other than just be a lazy, depressed alcoholic.
True.
Whereas Ricada was a completely, and by the way, Spoonie didn't have children that were starving and stinky and testing positive for cocaine and getting fucking busted with drugs and weird polycule shit. Like, it's just a totally different situation.
Yeah.
Countless emails. I knew if I sued him, I would just lose all my money in court. So I sent one email and I was like, here's my YouTube channel. You guys have a pretty big...
Wait. You would lose in court?
Well, he's saying that it would cost him more in legal fees than it would be worth to recover the money.
Technically, it's a loss. I see.
And then, like, it is true. Like, it is plausible that this may have happened because contractors do just fuck people over all the time. Like, if you watch any, like, there's so many horror stories of this sort of thing happening. But anytime Jer says anything, you just have to doubt it. Like, immediately, he's lying to us.
I know one actually pretty recently, like a friend of mine, and then he had to find new contractors, but he didn't pay anything, though. He didn't pay anything, thank God, but they just like ditched.
Brand nationwide. Would be a shame if I made this video. I had a check in the mail 2 days later.
No, you didn't. I was a big man. I told them there would be a video on my channel, and they cut me the 120 grand the next day, bitch. I'm a king.
You don't
No,
believe
you're
that?
not. I don't believe him for 2 fucking seconds. He thinks he's this big man. Like, why doesn't he prove it? Show us the fucking check. Show us the deposit for the 120 grand. He never backs up any of this shit. It's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I didn't have this, I would have had to sue them. I would have spent 50 grand to get my 100 grand back.
Great story there, boss.
You know?
Show us the felt facts, Jerry.
Felt facts.
Oh, yeah, we lost one of our guys. We lost our lead, whatever. Okay, give me my fucking money back.
I'm going to be real.
I don't
Who
care.
asked Jer? Like, this is insane. Like, this like weird rant. Look at how mad he is. This weird, like, personal diatribe about this contractor, which, by the way, who he's really talking about is his wife that canceled this building because there was no money for it. And all of this anger and disgust that he's directing at the contractor is actually directed at his wife. And he resents his wife for not letting him leverage and put them into millions more debt to build a compound to move Hannah Claire and Melanie into, is what he resents.
It's twisted.
Not my problem. Lost the lead guy. It takes 8 months to hire a new one. Not just takes 8 months to hire a new one. It rendered them completely unable to send me a single email over 8 months that had happened.
Oh my God. This is like,
none of this ever happened. Like,
look, I stutter, I mumble, but he can't finish a sentence. I stutter, Brad. Like, this is crazy though. I can't even.
Rendered them completely unable to send me a single email over 8 months that had happened. It also rendered them completely unable to give me my $120,000 back. Must have been a guy that handled a lot of stuff.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
He must have handled everything. The banking, the email, their telephone calls.